Welcome to another platform tutorial video. My name is Jai Gallo with Platform, and in today's video we are going to be discussing the calculator feature inside of your platform account. The calculator feature is another quiz style feature that allows you to give solutions to your members in an automated way. So things that they would normally ask you repetitively for answers to, you can set it up inside of your platform that you can give them answers to those questions, and they can get those customizable answers on their own. But before we dig into the platform calculator feature, I wanted to give you a heads up that if at the end of this video you need any help with the calculator feature or anything else inside of platform, all you have to do from your platform dashboard is just navigate to the Start Here, which is our support hub, and you'll get presented with a bunch of FAQ dropdowns. So frequently asked questions dropdowns. We also, right in the beginning here, have our 10-step platform launch video series where you can go through, you can start watching the video, and then you can execute the task and then come back and then go to step 2 and watch the next video and then execute the task. And by the time you get to the 10th step in your platform launch, you will have a platform that is ready to launch and a full-on membership site that is ready to bring in members. It's that easy and quick. If you have a really unique question, you can just click the chat with us link here and you can ask us whatever you want and we will get back to you as soon as possible. You can also go ahead and submit a ticket here as well. So just add a subject line and text us a message and we'll hit you back within 24 hours. Alternatively, you can click the Help Docs link at the top and it's going to take you to our platform knowledge base. And you click Help Docs here and it's going to give you categorized help documentation that will go more in depth about all of the features that platform has to offer. If for some reason you don't have a platform account, navigate to platformarea.com in your browser and grab yourself a free platform account today. Get started building one of the most advanced digital products available on the market right now. So back to the calculator feature. I want to show you what one looks like so you can kind of get an idea and wrap your head around how it all works and how you can utilize it for your community and your membership site. So in order for me to do that, I have to log into the membership site, the platform that is attached to this account. And to get into that membership site, I have to have a test member created so I can get the credentials so I can log in, right? I'm going to grab this email and I'm going to head back to the dashboard, and where you see it says view your application, I'm going to click the view button and it's going to take me to the login page for this account. Now we already started making some customizations, but just keep in mind that whatever you get out of the box with your platform account, you'll be able to customize this. So this background image, you can customize it, the logo, the text here, the button color, all that stuff, you can customize it to your brand. You'll also be able to customize the domain at the top here, the favicon, and the SEO as well. So let's log in and see what this calculator actually looks like for this account. So I'm going to add the email for the test member and the password, and I'm going to sign in. So this is a demo membership site that we have here, which is Sweat with Stacy. And if you go to test your fitness, you can see there's a calculator here. This is what the actual calculator feature could look like. So if I click that, it's going to give a title of the calculator feature. It's going to give an intro video, which we just put a stock video here. Imagine any kind of VSL or instructional video that will give your members information on why they should take this calculator and why they should do this, and also the instructions on the guidelines of taking it. And then under here there's a take calculator button. This will actually initiate the calculator pop-up. So if I click that as a member, they would add in these credentials. So now anybody can add in whatever number they want. They can add in like, a bunch of numbers, but this won't actually give you a result. Okay. So it's just like any other calculator. Like if you add in a number that is outrageous, you're going to get an error. Okay. So you're going to want to instruct your members on what they need to enter in, like the options that they can enter in, because most likely the inputs that they're going to be putting into these fields are going to be relatively in line. What we're going to do to take this test is we're just going to enter in this information, and then it will spit out a result. We have already taken this calculator and we have already added inputs in here and gotten results here, as you can see. So if I review a result, this is what a result could look like for a member. This is to give a customizable thing. So, right, if you're a male at 150 pounds and your blood pressure is this and your heart rate is this, right, you can add in content that gives them instructions on what to do about this situation. You know, that's like perfect blood pressure. So you could make a video here then saying like, hey, you're doing great with your blood pressure. Everything is on point, blah, 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 based upon your result here. So you can basically make customizable results for each member's inputs. Members can get major value out of this because they can get answers without waiting for you. So what you can do then is you can set all this information up one time and all these results up one time, and then your members can go through them and they don't need your constant attention. Try to figure out if the calculator can help you with your business model. So, okay, this is great. How do I set this up? So let's go ahead and set this up. So let's go ahead and reverse engineer how we set up this calculator feature. From your dashboard, if you want to add a calculator feature or any other feature, you just click this big fat button on the side here that says add feature. You click that and then you scroll all the way till you find the feature that you are looking to add and what you want to add to your membership site. For this video, we're doing a calculator, so let's click calculator and then click select. Once you do that, it's going to add this feature to this run of features that are going to be available inside of your membership site. Once you click into the calculator feature, you're going to get presented with a settings tab and a build tab up here in the upper right hand corner. You're going to need to get your settings set up before you can go live with this feature. However, before you can go live with it, you are going to need to create a calculator and add content to it before you can go live with your settings. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and add a calculator. So we just click add and we name our calculator. So we're going to call this fitness test 2 and we're going to click save. And now it gave us a line item of fitness test 2. And then what we can do is there are different options here, and this is an edit, this is to delete, this is to turn on the status of this calculator inside of this feature, and you'll only be able to have one active calculator per feature. However, you can add multiple calculator features inside of your membership site with the Pro plan. You can also duplicate the calculator as well by just clicking the duplicate icon. So to actually add the content to your calculator, you're going to click the build icon right here. So we're going to click the build icon and you'll see you're going to get presented with a blank canvas here. There's an add parameter and an add result. The parameters are the categories of questions that a member will have to input answers to. So to add a parameter, you're just going to click add parameter and let's just call this weight. And we're going to click save. And you can see now there's a parameter here. And now for a result, what you're going to do is you're going to add the result title. So we're going to call this good weight. And then for a good weight, oh, this is a touchy one, isn't it? We're going to add a parameter, right, for this. We are going to add a specific parameter. So let's just say a good weight is between 100 and... Let's include everybody. Try to include everybody here, right? So you got between 100 and 500 pounds. Okay, that's a good weight. So the results content is doing great. And then you can add a downloadable video. So we're going to upload and we're going to select the video. And we are going to click save. And what that does is it adds the result right here into the canvas and we can click save. What we can do is we can edit this then if we want. If we want to change it, we can delete the whole thing or we can duplicate this as well. So if we duplicate it, what's good about that is we can edit this and we can call this bad weight and then we can change this to whatever. Sorry if you're over 500 pounds. And we can click update. So now you got good weight and bad weight. So now what happens is if somebody comes and takes this calculator, that we have set up and they enter in a number between 500 and 1,000, they're going to get the result of bad weight. And then we can put a specific video in here addressing what to do about that, or whatever we want to have the calculator say to this person. Whatever we want the result to be and whatever we want the result to say, we can say that to them in a specific video for them. And then you can stack all of these parameters on top. If I add another parameter of height, then what I can do, and you can see here, this says 0 to 1,000. Well, if somebody puts in any number from 0 to 1,000, they're going to get this result. So we would want to change this number and then update it. And then when somebody actually goes through on a member side and they take the calculator and they add in this information, it's going to spit out a result. So this person's weight here, let's just see what we have here for this test. So that's in the other calculator. So we're going to click save. We're going to go back to the list and it's in this one here. So we want to build, and you can see how we have this set up already. The parameters, we have sex, male 1, female 2, you add that in, weight, the blood pressure, systolic, blood pressure, diastolic, and your heart rate. And you can see if a member adds in a 2, they're going to get this result. If they add in 130 to 175, they're going to get this result. And then you can just adjust these almost to give every kind of option that somebody could add. Let's just say we'll just duplicate this. And then what we can do is just change this. So if you want to say a different result for somebody who's over 175 pounds, then you just change this. So the weight, let's go to 75 and let's go to 250. Because you might want to give a different message to somebody at this weight class. And now if somebody enters in between 130 and 170, they're going to get this result. And if somebody enters in 175 to 250, they're going to get this result. So that's how the whole calculator works. And then always click save to save your work as you're moving forward. So that's how you would set up your whole calculator. And you could have dozens or hundreds of these options in here to be very specific if you wanted to. As many as you can and as many as you would want, what you're going to do is you're going to end up giving your members like an advanced artificial intelligence here that are answering questions for them based upon their needs and their specific situation. So it's not like a cookie cutter thing, or at least it won't seem like a cookie cutter answer that you're giving. So after you add the content for your calculator, what you're going to do is you're going to click settings, and then you're going to adjust your settings so that you can publish it live to your members area. And how we're going to do that, I'm going to run down the settings here so that you can see how these all work. By the way, if you have any questions about any of these options inside of the settings, you can just hover over these tooltips here, this little circle with the eye inside of it. It'll say what this actual option is. It'll give you a little bit more detail about it. And if you still are stuck, just reach out to us on support and we'll help you out. But this first one is the icon. So you can upload your own icon, which is a representation of this feature inside of your membership site. So if you go to your membership site, you can see right here, there's an icon in the navigation that looks like a calculator. That's because we selected that. It also shows in your platform account to represent this as well. Let's say we want to change this. You can upload your own, or you can pick an icon. If you upload your own, I would definitely recommend that it's a squared image. So it would be like 100 by 100 or 200 by 200, but I would make sure it's a squared image. If you're going to select an icon from our library, you just click pick an icon, and then you can scroll down and pick whatever you want. And let's go ahead and just change this to an hourglass. And then the second input field here is the name that you want to call your quiz feature. And that'll be represented here as well inside of your platform, and it'll also be represented inside of your membership site. Here it says test your fitness. That's what I named it, test your fitness. So your feature status, this is basically if you want to publish this or not into your membership site. So what's the status of this? Is it off or is it on? If it's on, it's going to show up inside of your platform membership site. If it's off and you click save, then it's basically in draft mode and it is not going to show up. See, it's gone now. But if I turn it on and I click save and I go back to my membership site, now you can see it's back. Really easy, super simple. The hidden feature option is if I want to hide this feature from all of our members except for select members. And we have an entire video on exactly how hidden features work inside of our help documentation. So go check that out if you don't understand how to use the hidden feature. There's also feature pricing, which you can toggle that on, and you can set the pricing for your feature. For this specific feature inside of your platform membership site, you can set a price point and you can add sales copy and a VSL to it and get people to buy it via one-click upsell. If you don't understand how to use feature pricings inside of platform, you can again go to the help documentation and there is a whole video on exactly how the feature pricing works. And then down here, we're going to have an intro video, and this intro video will show here inside of the calculator feature above the button to take the calculator, just so that there's an introduction again to the feature and how to use it. And all you got to do to upload that video is just click the upload button, and then you can add intro text as well. So this will be text that'll show up underneath this video. So let's add that right now. And we're going to click save. And now if we jump back to our membership site and we refresh, we can see here's the text underneath here. So that's all for the calculator settings. If we go back to the build, that's pretty much all for the building of your calculator inside your membership site. So use your imagination, use your creativity to add more value to your platform membership site and membership area than you can with any other system. If you have any questions, feel free to seriously reach out to us on support in the live chat. We want to talk to you. We want to help you out. But until then, I will see you on the next platform tutorial video.